screen time is 6 hours and 46 minutes. Nothing but good things about this book. Stressed me out so much recently. Cooking show right now. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could spend a little no scroll Sunday together because guys, my screen time has been absolutely diabolical. The first thing I just need to call out straight off the bat is the difference between my hands and my face. Guys, I fake tan. I overdid the hands a little bit. At the moment my daily average for my screen time is 6 hours and 46 minutes a day, which is diabolical. From the second I wake up in the morning until the second I go to bed, I just have this constant itch to be checking my phone and to be scrolling or just going on for anything I can think of. I'm sure you guys feel the same, that like it is taking over our life. So the idea of a no scroll Sunday is something I've really been wanting to implement. So that's what we're going to do today, and I thought I would just bring you guys along with me for it. For today, I've pretty much deleted all the apps off my phone, all the social media apps. I have a little list of things I would like to get done today. I honestly want this to be like still a super relaxing chill Sunday, but I'm obviously going to have more time because I'm not going to be spending all the hours scrolling on my phone. Here are the things I would like to achieve in this vlog and on this no scroll Sunday. Number one is a big one, and that is journaling. When I moved over to France, I brought a journal, and the first like week or two I was pretty good about updating the journal daily or like every couple of days. I want to remember everything about this time, and obviously like I'm vlogging, I'm TikToking, but I'm not like sharing every single thought and every single like experience I'm having here. And I've got this little journal, but recently I've just been like can't be bothered, like I've got better things to do, i.e. doom scrolling. I'm gonna try and catch up on a bit of journaling today. Number two, I would like to finish the book I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading Wild Card, which is the last book in the Vancouver Storm series, which I adore that series so much. I think I've only got like 50 pages left, so that will be easy. I would love to change my Kindle like cover today. The cover I have now is the most gorgeous Dramini cover. I feel like it's perfect for autumn and winter, but I'm gonna keep it for autumn and winter and change my Kindle going into spring and summer. I'd like to start a new book and also start a reading vlog with that because I've got a very fun and exciting reading vlog that I'm going to be starting. So that's the thing, I definitely don't think I'll be bored today at all. We've got a lot on the agenda, but honestly I just want to like get rid of this nagging feeling I have all the time to like constantly be picking up my phone, because that's the thing, see when I get away from my phone and like I take a step back, it actually makes me not want to pick up my phone again, because I realise like how much clearer your mind is, how better you feel about your life, yourself, when you're not constantly online looking at other people's lives. Just excited for a bit of a brain break today. They're in like this little summer house cottage, and it's in Canada, and all I can think about right now is heated rivalry and how badly I want to rewatch it, even though I've rewatched it twice. I just miss them so much. Nothing will ever compare to reading those books or watching that series. Okay, so I rated this 4 stars in the end. I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of those hockey series where like you just become so attached to every single character. The little like found family aspect of it is so good, and it's so good specifically in this series. I've been talking about this on TikTok, but there was another hockey romance series that I've been reading. It was a DC Stars series, and I was kind of reading it to like fill the void while I was waiting for this one. It felt as though like every conversation they were like trying to have about sort of important topics, which I always really enjoy in in books, especially romance books. I think it's such like a good way to get like an important message across. But with the DC Stars series, I was seriously getting so cringed out by it. Bringing up issues felt so forced and like over the top and like just cringe, and I was like so confused because I was like, I know for a fact like the Vancouver Storm series talks about stuff like this, like Windy City series, all this, like, but it doesn't cringe me out. So reading this book like reminded me of that, because that's the thing, like a huge theme across the Vancouver Storm series and the DC Stars series is obviously women in sports, sexist comments people will make and stuff like that. But when they brought it up in the DC Stars series, I was like, this is so cringe. It just felt like they would bring it up at any opportunity, and it just didn't feel natural. Whereas in here, like I was literally tearing up. A huge part of this story was Jordan is like this very closed off person, and she kind of always feels like an outsider, and her dad owns the Vancouver Storm team, so she makes a deal with her dad that like she'll come into the organization, try and learn stuff for a year, and if basically her expertise can help them win the Stanley Cup, then he won't sell the team. Obviously you're kind of getting her background of like coming in as a woman, not to mention her love story with Tate, who's the coach of the team. So then it's like, well, what's going to happen when people find out that they're together and everything. So just seeing her come into this team and like the way the team seriously welcomed her with open arms, the way like the guys defended her, and just the way the whole thing was approached, it still felt so natural though, and it didn't feel over the top or cringy or like they were trying to make a point. Like it was really just like touching. That's just what I love about this series. Like I said, I think it's just the relationship all the characters have. My only sort of complaint is that I just think with like the kind of situation it was, Tate and Jordan, and Tate's the head coach, Jordan's coming in and he's kind of like her boss, and there's also an age gap, but like she's 30 and he's 40. It's not really that deep. I kind of thought there would be more yearning than there was, and there was yearning, but I really enjoyed the book. But their like romance was not really like the focal point of it for me, like the yearning and the tension and the angst and all that. I really enjoyed their relationship with Jordan and Tate's daughter, because he's a single dad. But yeah, like their relationship to me did not really stand out in comparison to the other ones we've read about in the series, so that's the only thing. But like I said, it really didn't take much away from the book for me, because genuinely just seeing all of these characters together again, and for the last time as well, because that's the end of the series, I absolutely loved it. This is such a good hockey romance series. It's on Kindle Unlimited as well, which is amazing. Really enjoyed this so much. I think every book in the series is so strong and so enjoyable, and the way it's done and written is just so good. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I'm kind of sad it's over, and I'm sad the series is over, but it was a really good book and I had a really fun time. Sheets down in this red room. These are my fake tan bed sheets, and we have our lovely white bed sheets getting washed tonight. I've done a little Sunday reset now. We've cleaned the whole house. I took the upstairs, Cian took the downstairs, and honestly this is one of my favourite feelings on a Sunday. See, when the house has been cleaned and you can just sit and chill, but you're sitting in like a nice fresh clean house, it's a great feeling. I thought now would be a good time to change my Kindle stickers over. I thought I would change out my gorgeous Kindle cover. I'm actually so sad to say bye to this, because this is the most gorgeous cover and I love this so much, but I'll be keeping her safe for autumn and winter. I don't know if you guys remember my Kindle cover last year, and it was like the Harry Styles stickers with like a little bow, and it was really cute. I actually lost those stickers. I do not know what happened to them. I obviously reordered new ones, but this one is a lot bigger because I couldn't get the same ones I got in Scotland. They don't fit like exactly in my Kindle, as you can see. The bottom two pictures I feel like are kind of the same, so I might just like fold it up. Caitlin Devlin, she's bringing out her new book, So Very Lucky, and she sent me an arc of it. With it, she sent the most gorgeous little Kindle stickers as soon as I saw this one, and I was like, oh my god, like kiss all the time, disco occasionally. This is perfect with my Harry stickers. I'm gonna get some music on, just relax while I do it, and yeah, I'll get these Kindle stickers changed over the now. Changed over the Kindle stickers. I am so happy to have my little Harry stickers back in my Kindle. I love it. I think it's so good. See, having the little disco ball, I think it's very on brand for Harry right now. Very happy with that. That's a success. Now that I've changed my Kindle stickers, I'm going to start my new book now. I've actually just started another reading vlog, which I am reading this book for. We're going to be starting The Correspondent today. I've heard literally nothing but good things about this book, and it was very high up on my 2026 TBR. I've just seen it's literally less than 100 pages. It's only like 270 pages. Quite surprising that so many people love it, given that it's so short. I feel like it's quite hard to find a balance between a book being short and it being like really well done. It's a skill if it can be really well done in such like short amount of pages. I'm so looking forward to starting this. I'm kind of going in blind, to be honest. All I know about this is that it's told completely through letters. I don't know if it's between one character, two characters, multiple characters. I have no clue, but I am looking forward to starting this and just curling up with a book for the rest of the afternoon. I'm making my new hyperfixation lunch now. A pita bread with some tzatziki on the side just to dip into it, and a kiwi. When I was younger, on like a Saturday night, me and my dad would like whip out pita breads and tzatziki. We would usually have carrots with it as well, and it was like a great little Saturday night snack. And I've recently like rediscovered that it exists. I'm kind of howling because this is literally serving like cooking show right now, but I need to start making dinner, so I thought I would show you guys how to make a steak pie. For all my life I've grown up being like, my mum's steak pie is the best thing in the world. Like if I could ever cook that one day, I know I'm a chef. And a few weeks ago I asked her for the recipe, she sent me it over, and it is the easiest thing in the entire world. I'm not here to gatekeep, like I will show you how to make this steak pie. The only catch to it is just like, once you prepare everything, put it on the hob, it needs a few hours to get the beef all tender, so just start early. So that's why I'm literally starting at like 3 o'clock for now. Literally all you need is a casserole steak, mince, either beef stock or like beef gravy granules, or you can use both, that's what I do, flour and salt and pepper. Literally that is it. First thing I'm doing is just getting the hob on, just whacking the steak in there to start browning it, and I'll do the same with the mince. I'm just going to start breaking everything up. So now that my mince has browned, I am just going to take a little tablespoon of flour to like thicken up the sauce that we're about to make. Pop this in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making the little like sauce. It's super simple. My mum usually gets like cans or wee pouches of beef stock, and it's like the actual liquid. You don't get them over here, it's just like stock cubes. But I feel like these stock cubes are super strong, so I'm just going to take half of one, crumble it in. I boiled some water and I am just going to pour some of that over it and just start mixing it in. Then I'm just going to take my little gravy granules, about a tablespoon of that. Sprinkle that over, wee bit of hot water, start mixing it in. You can keep adding granules like depending on how thick you want the sauce to. Just add in more water with that as well. I don't know if you can see or not, but I basically brought this to the boil. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to the smaller hob because we're going to leave it to simmer. That's down at the lowest setting possible, and now I am literally going to leave this for like 3 to 4 hours. But I'm going to come back and stir it every half an hour. The gravy will like keep thickening up. Like obviously you're going to be leaving it simmering for 3 hours, so it will really thicken up. But if you ever feel like you're kind of losing, like it's getting a bit dry, or like you're losing a lot of the liquid, literally just have your kettle and keep pouring in water so that the gravy still like stays liquidy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little like cooking show that I've got going on. I'm gonna leave this now, and we'll come back to this in like 4 hours time. I've got my steak pie on and the house is all clean. I feel like now's a good time to sit down and catch up on my journaling. I really wanted to be good about this when I came over here, because before coming over here I didn't really journal unless like something was really wrong and I really needed to like reflect on things. But I really wanted to be consistent coming over here, like just talk about my experience and just like documenting it, like literally just for myself. But I feel like I just always find something better to do. Like it just like does not excite me that much, the thought of sitting journaling. I'm hoping maybe with the better weather, like getting out and just bringing my journal with me, like that will motivate me a wee bit more to fill it in. Something that's been giving me like so much anxiety and just like stressing me out so much recently, how fast this experience is going in. I feel like since Christmas has been over, it feels like the clock is ticking on me going home. I always knew I would feel like this about leaving, like even before I did this program. Spending a year like building a life somewhere and it being the best experience ever, and then just having to come home. Can confirm like it is just as bad as expected, which is ridiculous. Like it's literally February, like I've got 4 months and I just feel like time is running out. I love it so much here. Like obviously everyone has bad days, but I can say like for a fact every single day I wake up here I just feel like the happiest, best version of myself. Even on my down days, even on the days where I'm homesick, I just feel like there's nowhere I'd rather be. The happiness I feel just comes so naturally here, and you just think like, how do you recreate that at home? Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, guys. I'm literally just thinking out loud. I want to make the most and just have the best time of the last couple of months here, and that's definitely what I'm doing. And so I know it does no good like wasting time worrying about not having enough time here. Like I know that in itself is a waste of time, but as a sentimental nostalgic girl, this is hell. Like the thought of leaving is hell. So that's why we should be documenting as much of this as possible. So that is what I'm gonna do tonight. Thank you guys for listening to my little rant. It must be like a nice break for Kian, not needing to listen to this all the time. Been like 40 minutes now and I ended up just sitting here like writing away. I had a great time. I feel like it honestly helped so much not having like constant notifications coming in to check or like get distracted or be like, should I look this up on TikTok? It was just so nice to just have a proper brain break and just get everything out on paper. My wee book, and in the background, look what I've got on. I've got the hockey on. Never really watched the French TV, but I put this on and it was the first thing that came on and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot it's the Olympics. And then I saw it was the hockey and it was the ladies hockey. After reading my Vancouver Storm series this morning, I'm obviously totally still like obsessed with heated rivalry. I was like, get this on. I'm just enjoying it as some like background noise. Update on the steak pie. The steak and mince is all ready now, so I'm just gonna get this in the little tray, popping this all in the tray. I've got my puff pastry here. I just had that sitting out at room temperature for like 10 minutes or so. Just gonna get this on there, and now it's just time for me to get this in the oven. I'm just gonna put it on for like 25 minutes, half an hour. But there you go, guys. This is how you make wheat steak pie. So I'll show you it when it's out and when it's ready. So whilst we've got everything in the oven cooking, I thought I would give you guys a wee update on the book I started today. I started The Correspondent. I am currently 55 pages in, which is weird because I actually felt like I'd read a lot more than that, but to be fair, I was like kind of flipping between reading and watching the TV. I am really liking this so far. The first thing I'll say straight off the bat is the fact that everything is like written in letter form makes this such a quick book to like get through. Like you keep being like one more chapter, because every chapter is basically like 2 pages because it's a letter. The character we're following is Sybil. She is a woman in her 70s. We're getting letters between her and multiple people in her life. First thing I thought, like a couple chapters in, that was making me laugh is like I said, she's a wee woman in her 70s. It just reminds me so much of my nana, like some of the things she's coming away with. But yeah, I have a feeling it actually will get quite deep and quite sad, because a couple things we've learned about Sybil and her history and her life. I'm obviously not going to be finishing this book tonight, so I won't finish it in this vlog, but I will be including this in a vlog I'm doing this week, which is basically reading books that you guys think I would rate 5 stars. So if you want to hear like my full thoughts on this book, then definitely go watch that. But these are just sort of my initial little thoughts that I've had on it. I will say today has just been the nicest day being away from my phone. I feel like my brain just needed this like reset so much, because there's definitely been times throughout the day where like I've gotten like a little bit anxious. Like I posted a TikTok this morning, like just literally opened the app, posted the TikTok, came off. It's that way you just want to check it. Same thing, I posted a YouTube video last night. I'm like, oh, I want to see how that's getting on. See if you take the option of the phone away from me, like I love it. Like I'm literally absolutely fine. I think it's like if I know it's there and I know the option is there, I always tell myself, I'm like, what does it hurt just picking it up? Like it's not that deep. But at the end of the day, I end up like scrolling all day long when I say that. So it's been really nice just to take that option away. I've had a very good day so far. It's been a lovely little cozy Sunday in the house. Need to put my potatoes on. That is actually so good. Guys, like what the fuck? I literally did this being like, oh, this will be cute and aesthetic for the vlog. Like, what was I thinking? Tonight's little phone-free activity has been catching up on Bridgerton. I had only seen like the first half an hour of season 4 and I'm about halfway through episode 2, and guys, I'm loving this. I have never read the books or anything, so I actually like don't know the plots of things going into the new season. I am loving this so far. It's given like Cinderella vibes, which is obviously like what the inspo is from, but I feel like this is going to be such a good season, so loving this so far. Hey guys, it is a lot later now. I literally ended up watching like the first 4 episodes, I think, of Bridgerton. I am loving it. Like, this has potential to be one of my favourite seasons so far, but I feel like I say that about every season. Like, I end up loving every single season of that show. So I had the best time tonight, and honestly, I just had the best day today in general. I feel like it was such a good Sunday, and like it's put me in good stead for the rest of the week, because I feel like I properly just had a bit of a brain break today, and it was very fun bringing you guys along with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was quite a mundane little vlog around the house, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in next week's video.